Anthony Gallo, SEO, Real Estate, and the Power of Visibility. When you ask Anthony Gallo what drives him, he doesn't mention awards or degrees. He talks about visibility. Most people underestimate the value of being seen. He says, if they can't find you, they won't buy from you. It's that simple. Gallo is the founder of Florida SEO Services and Soflo Real Estate Network, two companies that help small businesses and real estate agents grow online. Based in Florida, Gallo has made a name for himself quietly. He's not flashy, he's focused, and he believes in doing the work. This is the story of how Anthony Gallo built his career and why he believes local SEO is one of the most powerful tools in modern business. Anthony Gallo didn't come from a tech background. He grew up in Florida, with strong ties to Montreal and other parts of Canada. From a young age, he was drawn to business, not for the status, but for the strategy. I was always more interested in how things worked behind the scenes. Gallo explains why some businesses took off and others didn't. I started noticing patterns early. Those patterns led him into marketing. He became interested in the mechanics of visibility, how certain websites kept showing up in search results, how ads followed users across the internet, how backlinks built authority. I didn't need a classroom to learn SEO. Gallo says, I learned by testing. I'd build a site, push it live, and see what worked. By 2020, he had launched Florida SEO Services, a company built on those experiments. The focus was clear: help local businesses get found online through smart SEO strategy, content, and paid ads. Local businesses often struggle with online visibility. They have a website, but no traffic. They have a Google listing, but they're buried on page 3. That's where Gallo steps in. Most of our clients come to us after trying to do it themselves. He says they've posted on social, they've boosted a few Facebook ads, but they're invisible to search engines. The secret, Gallo says, isn't more content, it's better alignment. You have to send the right signals to Google. He says, if your NAP info is inconsistent, if you don't have backlinks from credible sites, or if your metadata is off, you're not ranking, period. After building Florida SEO Services, Gallo noticed another pattern. Real estate agents, especially in luxury markets, had a visibility problem. Realtors are sold on the idea that their brokerage will handle marketing. Gallo says, but most brokerages use generic templates. Everyone looks the same. No one stands out. In 2021, he launched Soflo Real Estate Network to change that. The goal: give realtors more control over their brand and listings. Soflo Real Estate Network targets high-end Florida markets like Miami Beach, Coconut Grove, Aventura, Allison Island, and West Palm Beach. Gallo wants agents to reach serious buyers where they are, on search engines and social feeds. Real estate is emotional. Gallo says, people aren't just buying homes, they're buying a lifestyle. Your online presence should reflect that. One of the biggest problems realtors face is being buried in search results. Even with listings on Zillow or Realtor.com, many agents don't control their own brand. You need to own your domain. Gallo says, your own site, your own Google listing. If someone searches your name or your area, you should be the one who shows up. That's where local SEO comes in. By optimizing business profiles, managing reviews, and publishing localized blog content, Gallo helps agents get in front of serious clients, not just lookers. Google's algorithm is looking for relevance and trust. He explains, if you have 5-star reviews, local backlinks, and consistent info, you're going to show up. That's what we build. Gallo isn't the type to outsource everything. He prefers staying involved in the details. Every campaign we launch is tested. He says, I don't believe in guesswork. You should know exactly what's working and why. He often builds the first version of a site himself. He writes ad copy. He audits analytics. I can't sell a service unless I understand how it works from the inside out, he says. This mindset has earned him a strong reputation among clients. Many say his calm, tactical approach makes them feel confident navigating the complex world of digital marketing. SEO is full of bold claims. Gallo doesn't believe in promising overnight results. There are no quick wins in SEO, he says. Anyone who says otherwise is lying. It's a long game. Instead, he focuses on measurable progress, weekly ranking reports, clear deliverables, transparent communication. If you rank number 1 but don't get calls, the strategy is broken, he says. The real goal is traffic that converts. That's why Gallo emphasizes conversion rate optimization alongside SEO. From page speed to form placement, everything is built to convert. While Gallo's companies are based in Florida, he plans to take the Soflo Real Estate Network nationwide. There are agents in every city who feel invisible. He says, the market is saturated and they're not getting support from their brokerage. We can help. The plan is to roll out services to New York, Los Angeles, Chicago, and other high-value markets. The core offering, SEO, ads, branding, remains the same, tailored to each city's real estate market. We're not just selling websites, Gallo says. We're helping people build leverage. At the core of Gallo's approach is simplicity. He believes that clear websites, focused keywords, and thoughtful content beat flashy design and jargon. Most people overcomplicate SEO, he says. They're chasing trends instead of doing the basics really well. He recommends 1 target keyword per page, mobile-friendly design, fast load times, consistent NAP, name, address, phone, information, regular blog updates with localized topics. These aren't revolutionary ideas, but they work. That's what keeps clients coming back. When asked what motivates him, Gallo says it's the process, not the praise. I like building things that work, he says. I don't need a trophy. I need a result. He's not trying to be the loudest in the room. He's focused on what he calls quiet impact. If someone searches for your business and finds you at the top, that's impact, he says. If a client says, I saw your ad 3 times this week, that's impact. That's what matters. For Gallo, visibility isn't about ego. It's about opportunity. People want to grow, he says. They just need to be seen first.